Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing very well. Today, I'm just going to give you a very quick market update and a weekly summary of what has been going on, taking a look at the markets because Bitcoin is forming a pattern right now that we should probably identify. And as you guys always know, I'm very, very transparent with you. So I'm just going to show you guys how I've been doing this month. It has been a fairly slow last month and current month for me. In a bull market, I'll typically average anywhere from like ten to $15,000 a day. So I'm not trying too hard in this particular market because it's more of a sideways market to me with some coins that are moving heavily to the upside. So I'm trying to conserve my energy. Every month that passes by, it's getting one step closer to a possible bull market. I believe that in September, October, in about Q4, leading up to the halving in April of 2024, it's probably going to be very volatile and the accumulation period will start because as we all know, the months that lead after the Bitcoin halving tends to be very explosive and people start to accumulate more into the bull market. And I think that 2024 is going to be the best year. I mean, we're already into May. We're already 33% of the year done already. And by the time you know it, it's going to be way into the last half of the year. For example, myself, I'm going to Canada next month. Then when I come back, we're moving to our new house in Bodrum for 3 months. And then we're going to come back to Istanbul. It's already October. So by the time I come back here, it's going to be like end of the year and the bull market was most likely gonna be much closer. So this month, actually let's start off with last month. Last month I didn't have the best month at all. I started with I was doing strong and then by April the 10th I reached my $17,000 profit, and then since then, like for the past 20 days in April, I just went up and down. I barely took any trades, as you can see from the chart there. I finished off last month with only $15,000. Last month and also March, probably one of my slower months that I had. Here it says I average 66% win days, but some days they're negative. Like for example, this day it's negative, so it counts as a losing day, even though you didn't take a trade that day. You know what I mean? So then this month right now, I'm already almost halfway there to what I was at last month. And it's only like May the 7th, I believe. So this month I'm up about $6,800 already. It says I'm winning 75%, but some days I didn't even trade, but I lost, right? Because of what I just talked about over there. So it's an all right month so far. I mean, I'm averaging at least $1,000 a day, so I'm happy about that. And the good thing about being a trader is you don't really need to stress too much about working every single day, and you can always loosely look at the market and see what's been going on. Every Sunday, it's really important to just get a general summary of what's going on and see how the market is going to close for the week, what coins have been really hot. Maybe it'll give us an idea of what coins to pay attention to for the next week as well. And just to let you guys know, I haven't really been talking about my books at all, but I actually have 82 of these books left for the Ultimate Bull Market Strategy Guide Book Package Edition. So check it out. It's in the link below. There's only about 80, maybe 82 left. I think I haven't counted exactly, but it's a really good package to help you prepare for this upcoming bull market. I haven't talked about it in like 2 weeks, so I don't want to shill it, right? It kind of sells itself. I made this book for fun. So this is what you're going to get for $995, okay? It's a really good deal where you're going to get, first of all, my full Ultimate Bull Market Strategy Guide online course. It's 26 hours, over 41 lessons. It's probably one of the best courses out there in the market that teaches you from the beginning, guys. And I'm consistently profitable, like I've shown you for the past 7, 8 years. I want to share these strategies with you so you can know exactly how I'm catching these moves every single month. And I just rinse and I repeat them. If you learn these strategies, you're going to be one step closer to just knowing a lot more about the market and reaching that success level that I know you can get to. Second thing that you'll get is a lifetime private Discord membership to my Discord group. It's a group with over 1,000 members in it. Tons of videos for what you get. I'm active there every single day. So definitely you want to be in this Discord group when the time comes, because during the bull market, I'm active like 16 hours a day. You're also going to get this book mailed out to you. It's this book right here. This is just a sample copy. I think it's 225 pages of just goodness. It's very well published, very professionally written. It's going to have a lot. Oh, sorry for the blurriness. It's not focusing properly. There we go. It's really well written. Like, it comes in a gift box, tons of text. It's designed to motivate you and teach you a lot of the strategies, but it's a companion book. Keep in mind, it's not like a book to learn everything from itself. So this comes with basically a box package. In this box package, it's going to come with the book. It's going to come with a certificate of ownership, a Team Philakone LED lamp, and also a bookmark. So then you're also going to get a chance to come to Istanbul, Turkey to hang out with me for 3 days. So you're going to be entered into a draw. Everything is paid for. There's only 100 people. So the chances of you winning is pretty high, like 1% to win a full trip to Istanbul, to see Istanbul together and trade together. Definitely worth it in my opinion. So check it out, guys. You can pay by crypto or you can pay by credit card here. But if you prefer, but if you'd like, I would recommend you pay by crypto. I can give you a much better deal. Just send me a DM and I'll be more than happy to give you an awesome deal on this. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys soon about this. More later. Let's get to the charts and talk about what Bitcoin has been doing so far. So right now, Bitcoin capitulated when it reached that particular pattern again for how many times now? I've been talking about this deadly pattern that has been forming. If you go to, for example, the 12-hour chart, you can see it forming here. And it's a very scary pattern in my opinion because it implies extreme bearishness right now. If you take a look at it, for example, on let's go to a 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart, you can see that it's wedging right here, right? Agreed? It's wedging in here, and it looks like it's going to break to the downside soon. It's going to reach this apex, and then it's going to go to the bigger pattern. So right now, the smaller pattern is something like this. The reason why we identify patterns is because patterns gives us an area of where the support and resistances are. You're either going to get a pattern or a range or a rally or a downtrend. It's pretty much the only four things you're going to see in the market, right? A rally going up or down, or a pattern and it's some sort of triangle, or you're going to see like some sort of lines converging that's going to show resistance or support, right? It's usually going to be like that, or sideways motion. And if we can identify it, we know the range that we could be playing it. So if that were to form, there's going to be most likely a break to the upside or possibly a break to the downside. This is one or the other. So if it does break to the downside, then it's going to be very clear that there's a possibility for a descending triangle to form as well. So then we're going to get to the bigger pattern over here. I'm going to have to unfortunately bank on a lower price to maybe 25,200. Somebody asked me right now in my Discord group, or a few days ago, they're like, hey, do you think that we're going to hit $25,200? And I said to them, I'm not really sure if it's going to hit it. Why are you asking? And he's like, because I'm thinking of buying Bitcoins at that price level. And I said to him this, I'm like, well, let's say a Bitcoin got to $100,000. Would you really care if you got in Bitcoin at $25,200 or now? I'm not saying to buy it now, but I'm saying just think about that for a minute. And that might help you decide whether you should start dollar cost averaging now or not. The last thing you want to do is miss the bull market. If you miss this bull market, it is going to be devastating. So that is why I'm heavily dollar cost averaging right now. My portfolio is really up there and in the 7-figure ranges right now. And it's going to turn to a crazy payday one day. These are the coins that I keep in my portfolio for those that are interested. I think they're very hot coins. Keeping, of course, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Internet Protocol, Near, Cardano, Polkadot, Polygon, Avalanche, Solana, HBAR, and Algorand. These are my heavy coins, and most of it is actually in Algorand right now. That is going to be a gigantic payday, and I will be allocating a lot of it to probably Matic as well. But my favorite one is by far Polkadot. I'll be dollar cost averaging that very heavy as well. I just don't want you guys to miss the bull market. Because, you know, if you came into the bull market in if you came into crypto in, say, 2021 because of the last bull market, most likely you missed it, right? There's not a lot of people that come into crypto their first year and then they heavily succeed because there's a massive learning curve. And usually it brought you into the game because you heard of this mega rally and then you regret it. You're like, oh, I wish I did something different. I wish I did this different. I wish I bought that. Well, you got to use that learning opportunity to seize the next bull market that will come. It's going to come. I'm so confident that these cycles, they come and they oscillate. They come and they go. They are cyclical, especially when it comes to crypto because it's a very new technology. It's being heavily adopted every day. Mainstream media is covering it more and the adoption rate is spreading. So it would be really wise to use the last opportunity that you previously had in 2021 to use as a learning experience now. So this way you can come prepared for the next bull market. And I know that myself, after 7, 8 years in crypto, there's a lot of things that I would have done differently in the past, especially in 2017. If in 2017, I was like really confused about what was going on, because when that bull market started in 2017, when Ethereum went up from like $10 to like whatever it finished off at $1,400, that was just so freaking stupid. Actually, I don't even remember what Ethereum got up to. Got to 350, that I know, in July, and then the rest is history to me. There's been so many bull markets. So right now, Bitcoin looks like, not really sure what it's gonna do, but it is forming a pattern really hard, and I would definitely caution you. If it breaks to the upside, it's got to break like clear, right? It's got to clear $30,000. And if you zoom really far out right now, you're also seeing this. You're seeing this pattern in here right now. And unfortunately, it goes back all the way to like January of 2021. So it's a pretty long-term trending resistance that I really doubt we're going to break anytime soon. If we do break it, I would be incredibly surprised. So the main support right now is around 27,000. And if that breaks, we're going to go back to the August 22 and also the February lows of about 25,200. So just taking a look at the week, just getting a quick summary on what's been going on. I need to refresh it, I think. Sometimes you have to refresh it because the screener screws up. So taking a look at the week here, I'm going to the weekly, and I've sorted it by my weekly gainers and losers. It's going to tell me pretty much what's been moving heavy and what's been moving a little bit. So for the week, the only coin that actually made progress this week was Tomo so far, right? Well, it's the end of the week, but Tomo is the only one that is actually making progress, and it's still going to the upside despite pretty much every other coin dropping. So Tomo is like really, really odd. But the thing about Tomo is it's a hard coin to trade, because you got like these massive 4-hour candles that drop 17%. So I'm not really a big fan of it, of this coin, but nevertheless, I will keep it on my crypto screener, and I will keep it in my red list there. And other than that, you just got some major drops to the downside. You got EDU, that's new. And of course, we got Pepe, but I'm not trading that coin. I'm staying away from horrible coins like that. And then you also got MTL. MTL was one of the craziest coins that we've seen. It's really difficult to trade that coin, and I'll show you why, because of things like this happening. I actually caught the freaking top. No joke. I caught the top. And then I decided to only take a 2% profit instead of a possible 20. So really ridiculous of me how I called this as well in the group. This is what I told the group. I'm like, guys, there's like 5 waves in here somewhere, right? And I told them this is a 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one's subdivided like the most beautiful subdivisions you can see in there. It's hard to see now because it's on a higher time frame. But on the lower time frame, this is what it actually showed, right? It showed like the most beautiful subdivision. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to make the 3, the 4, and the 5. And I got in at 169, and I still didn't ride it. So I'm trying to work on my take profit game. And then, of course, after this major rally that it did for like 62%, it ended up dropping a gigantic 32%. So those are some of the coins that have moved a lot this week. And other than that, I didn't trade much at all. I mainly traded MTL and also I think RDNR. RDNR was a harder one. Like, let me see if I can remember the trade that I took. It's always good to review your trades. Honestly, I'm not going to remember it. Right here. There we go. I still have it drawn. So I shorted it when it broke that trend line, and it dropped down like a little bit. I shorted it for like 2-3% on 100K, made a few thousand on it. So that was my only 2 positions that I took this month, actually, just trading RNDR and also MTL. Other than that, it's a really, really slow day. There's not much going on at all. I mean, we take a look at using my screener here. We see that there's only one coin, STMX, that's moved 5% today. So it's not really the hottest day. And STMX only has 76 million of volume. So you want to avoid coins that have really low volume because you're just going to get burned in the end of the day. You want to go for a coin with lots of liquidity to make sure there's less slippage. So other than that, I just wanted to give you guys a really quick summary of what's been going on in the market. And I'm hoping for a really, or not hoping, but I don't like using that word in crypto, but I really want a much more volatile month because in June, I'm busy for almost all of June and I probably won't get an opportunity to trade much because I'll be in Canada visiting my parents. So other than that, have a great day and make sure you guys are DMing me if you would like this deal for a much better than 9.95 and you want to pay by crypto. The first few people that DM me, I'll make sure to give you an amazing offer for this, but it's going to be a private offer just between you and me. So give me a DM, guys, and I'll be happy to help you get the book, get the course. I know for a fact that it's going to change your life when you take my course and go through my content. It's one of the best courses out there, and you will not regret it when you get it. That I can promise you, and that I can guarantee you. So I'll see you in the group, guys. Bye now.